Hello, fabulous Leo. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of February 2016, General Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. As you enter this month, you are carrying the energy of a full moon that took place in your sign late last month. And it is this full moon that added a measure of understanding, but also a measure of stability into your life. And so now as you're entering this month, you, of all the zodiac, is one of those signs feeling more secure, more clear, more stronger, and have a better understanding of where you are headed, all else being equal than other people might. But you are feeling that much more stronger, that much more steady as you're heading into this month. You know what to do, and you know how it is that you can better your life, better your circumstances, better what it is that matters to you, and have a better understanding of who you are. So this is the energy you're carrying, and you want to cherish that, you want to hold that. As we move into the early part of the month, there's a new moon happening in your opposite sign. Now, I'll talk a lot more about this in the love-focused horoscope, certainly. But where it comes to a general focused horoscope, this ultimately has to do with people. People aligning with people, people facilitating greater opportunity, greater insights, greater possibilities for you. Now, in Feng Shui, an interesting thing in Feng Shui, your relationships to other people is also considered, like every part of your home, if you will, every direction represents a different area of life. It's based on Chinese astrology. It's so fascinating. Having said that, it is the part of the sky that has to do with your relationships with other people that represents indirect wealth. Because ultimately there is this understanding that if you have good relationships with other people, you can't help but create more prosperity to you, because it ultimately is people who facilitate prosperity. They facilitate prosperity into your life, and it is our human connections ultimately that help us to feel that much more abundant. And this is certainly true for you now, and is certainly true in the early part of the month. It is so important for you to be open to connecting to people. Even if you're not so open, chances are you are going to be meeting new people, having to go to social things maybe as well. And it's important for you to trust those automatic connections, those connections that feel right very quickly. If you are in a business partnership or business alliance, this could be that person facilitating a really great brand new opportunity for you beyond what it is that you expected. If you are meeting someone new now, the chance that they can be a wonderful representative to you, the chance that they can really help you to move forward in powerful ways and meaningful ways, help you advance your visibility, right? Help you advance whatever it is that you are sharing as part of creating greater prosperity for yourself. They definitely can be part of that movement forward. So very, very important to connect with others. As we move into the later part of the month, there is going to be a full moon in a financial part of the sky. And this is where the energy starts to switch up. This is where the energy starts to change. And this is going to be a really important time for you to watch yourself and your own energy where it comes to money. Because the universe is going to want you to understand how it is that you can create greater prosperity, but also to be honest with yourself. Be real with yourself. Look at where you are, but also to understand where it is that there are untapped resources available to you. This is going to start a financial cycle that will be with you into next month. In fact, next month is eclipse season, very exciting, and I'll be here to talk about it then. But the financial learning, financial progress will continue. But I will say this. This particular full moon is standing across the sky from the Sun and Neptune and speaking with Saturn. As I look at this, as I said, moment of honesty, okay? There might be some inconsistencies or fluctuations around your income. Don't worry about it. All will balance out, okay? Everything will balance out. And as I said, you will realize how resourceful not only you can be, but also how well provided for you are. So if it looks like some financial changes are happening and you feel for a moment like you're a little bit up in the air, you don't really know where you're gonna go, where you're gonna land, how things are gonna work out, don't worry, things will work out just fine. But there might be a temporary need, or a temporary, like, sort of, as I look at this to me represents like maybe your paycheck isn't representing certain hours, maybe an expense comes through and you think that this is urgent and it must be dealt with right now, but in actuality it doesn't. It might be that you were really trying to save money earlier and now you're realizing that, okay, no, if this is going to work, I've got to put more money into it. So these are the types of realizations that can happen. Nothing that can't be fixed. Everything always has a solution. The number one advice I can give you is, when you go pay for something, if you're paying a bill online, in person, if you're buying groceries, if you're buying clothes, whatever it is, you're buying Prada, you're buying Gap, you're buying Walmart, doesn't matter. When you go and you know that the exchange of money is happening, it's really important to watch your own energy, particularly under this full moon. It's important for you to make sure that you are in an energy of absolute gratitude, because what you are training yourself to do, and again, particularly with this full moon, particularly with Neptune involved in this full moon, it is so important to make sure that all your dealings with money, and this is a really good practice to start initiating, but all your dealings with money are associated with positive emotions, positive feelings. That is one of the surest ways and one of the quickest ways to start generating greater prosperity for yourself. But given the sky, it becomes that much more important, because it is ultimately this mastering of this energy that is going to really help you to create greater and greater prosperity and abundance for a very long time to come, particularly as we get into next month. So pay attention now, watch your energy now. This might be a time that shows you a little something of your fears, that this might be how this energy works out for you, is that it shows you a little bit about what you believe around money and what needs to be healed with that. Because if you can heal that, okay, if you can heal that, you will find yourself that much more open to considering how to create greater abundance, but also just being able to receive it. Healing that emotion, the energy around money, allows you to receive that much more. This is going to be part of the sacred learning. So this energy doesn't have to manifest into practical problems if you deal with it on an energetic level. That's the energy now. That energy means that you are moving in a more positive direction, in a more loving direction. Anytime you connect with gratitude, you are connecting with love. And that is part of what the universe's intent on you knowing this month. Love in every area of life, including love for how abundant your life really is right now, as a precursor to how much more abundant it is going to get.